Hello, fellow YouTubers. Today we are back with a review of a very popular course. I figured I'd wait a little bit to shoot this because I wanted to take some of the information from the course and apply it first before I give an honest review. But this is going to be for Matt Parr's Tube Mastery and Monetization course. As you can see here in the picture, this is what he looks like. This is just a quick screenshot. So sorry, Matt, if you're watching this, that your faces look funny because you're in the middle of talking. And I hope you like this, and I hope you do listen to this because you can learn from it. The actual screenshot at the bottom, he has always how I run 9 different profitable YouTube channels and make 6 figures from them. By now, he probably runs more channels. I have no idea. Honestly, I think he's on 2.0 or something of this. And so my review today, which is May 6th of 2021, is basically going to be on his course that came out in 2020. So it may be the previous version, there may be some more stuff, but hang to the end so you can get all of my input, pros, cons, and everything about this course. All right, so in his actual course, if you were to buy it, I know the names of them are listed on his site, so you can see these 6 things, but looking into the course, this is what I see. Again, this could be updated. There may be some additional things from the last version that I have. And also, just as a preface here, I did not buy the course from Matt. Sorry, Matt. But I know somebody who did. He didn't use it, and I thought that was a waste. So I bought it from him at a cheaper discounted price. So I do have it. I did purchase it. It wasn't from Matt. It was a lot cheaper. Did save myself some money. But again, this may be an older version. But let me go through what I saw in the course. So first, there's 7 different modules. The first module is the overview of the blueprint, and this really is just one video. It's an introduction, it's him being very personal. He's actually in front of the camera, which I know you've seen him online before, but basically all of his channels except for the Make Money with Matt channel, he does not show his face because he runs it in specific niches, which if you know anything about YouTube, that's what a lot of YouTubers do, only because you can't really scale a personalized channel. You know, some people can maybe, like Kylie Jenner, but that just requires you in front of the camera all the time and recording and editing, and that's just a lot harder to do. And you can do it, you can make money, but you can scale other ones. And so his introduction is just him in front of the camera, being honest, seems like a great guy, seems trustworthy, so you continue watching the rest of them. Second module is choosing a niche. He has 5 different videos and 2 documents. The documents include actually like a list of about 100 different niches you could choose from, which I have to say is a little overwhelming because if you're first going into this and you've never done YouTube, that you just kind of look at it like, where do I begin? Where do I choose the first one? Is it in order of like importance? No. He just gives you a list of 100 so you can select from. Now, if you have done YouTube before and you're in a certain niche, this may be helpful to give you some ideas of maybe a new channel to start. So this is actually a pretty cool module, even if you are doing YouTube videos. Number 3, third module, how to set your channel up for success. There's 6 videos and 1 additional document. This is actually pretty good, mainly for beginners. If you've never done YouTube, this is a really great start. In fact, this whole program is really great for beginners if you've never done YouTube at all or you're just dabbling in it and you haven't been successful. If you already are successful in YouTube or you have a couple channels and you're just checking out this course maybe to see what else you're missing because maybe you're not making $10,000 a month or so or more, this module is still pretty good because you may go back and realize that you have to make some adjustments to your YouTube channel so that it is higher with SEO and stuff. So he gives some really great tips in this module. Fourth module, making and uploading videos. This is basically for beginners. Honestly, I knew some stuff about YouTube to begin with, and I thought this module was a lot of repetitive information, but it's good. It's very detailed. Like I said, really great for beginners. There's 10 videos, and there's 6 different documents. And in the documents, he gives actual lists of different software you can use to edit videos, which I'm sure most of you know that Hit Express, and it's free. It's a pain sometimes to upload and import the information because it takes so long, but I think there's an upgraded version or something you could buy. However, this module is mainly for beginners because most people know how to make a video or at least to do some editing and upload them. It does include 6 documents, which are great, which includes also free sources for background music and stuff. But again, you can also use the Google background information or music, which is free too. 5th module is the growth module. Okay, this is really, really cool. The 5th, 6th, and 7th are really cool, especially if you've done YouTube before. Now, if you are new to YouTube, you pretty much will stop after module 4 until you start seeing that you're getting subscribers and you're getting a lot of views and videos are consistently uploaded. That's the key here. So you probably won't get onto these other 3 modules until you are at that point. But once you're there, again, this is a great course even for people who are in YouTube, because the growth module has 4 videos and it discusses how to take where you're at when you've already started, what your mindset is, and apply it to growing more channels, growing your channel to more subscribers and getting more views. Really great information in this module. Module 6, monetization module. I think we all are after this to begin with. I mean, why else go to YouTube unless you have nothing better to do with your time, and except for, post videos because you think you're, the greatest person, you want everybody to see you. So monetization, we all know you have to have a certain number of subscribers and a certain number of reviews within 365 days in order to even be able to get paid for ads. There are 6 videos and 3 documents in this in regards to how to get to that point. I can tell you from experience, though, that there are faster ways. And I also have a mentor that I got after I got this course, went through it, and it has significantly improved my ability to get to a channel that's monetized faster than what Matt really explains in this course. Of course, we'll get to mentorship shortly at the end here with the pros and cons. And then the last module is scaling. It has 3 videos and 2 documents on how to scale. Again, this is really great for people who are in YouTube, especially if you have a channel or 2, you're looking to do more. And it really shows you how to take what you've got and times it by 10, basically. I think that's everybody's goal at this point, is to get YouTube up, hopefully get a viral video, hopefully several. But it's not just a matter of luck. There is a process to do this in order for it to work, and you have to be consistent, and you have to upload at the same time, every day or every other day or 3 times a week or whatever you're gonna, plan on doing. So there's a scaling module that is really good, explains how to do it, take what you've got and go by 10. And again, the main point here for scaling is not a personalized channel, which is why Matt constantly is saying how you don't have to show your face in front of YouTube, because if you have a niche channel that has nothing to do with you, like on cryptocurrency or on gaming niche, or something else. I mean, as long as it's not you and it's somebody else in front of the video, or it's your laptop with like gaming or something on it, you can scale as much as you want, because you can create as many videos as you want and you don't have to be present. In fact, you can hire people, which is kind of what the point is here, hire other people to do the videos for you. But that's one of the things that the course does not go into. There's a fine line between when you're starting out and you don't have money, or you don't have a lot to invest, and so you kind of have to do all the videos yourself, okay? And he'll say that, and it's very general terms. But what you really have to understand is, if you really want to scale and you really want to get to monetization faster, you pretty much have to have money in order to hire other people to make the videos for you, so that they can send them to you in the thumbnails too. They have to be really good also. So that you can upload them or have somebody manage your whole channel for you. That is the key end result. Is at the end of the day, you want to make money, but do you want to be tied down to your channel where every single day you're online for hours because you are making videos, editing videos, uploading them, creating thumbnails? No, you want to pass that off to somebody else to do, and preferably somebody who knows what the heck they're doing and they're good. And at that point, it frees you of your time so that you can have a YouTube business, because it is actually a business. It's not just, for fun. You can have a business and have somebody else running it for you, whether they're managing the whole thing for you or they're just making videos and you manage it by doing the uploads and setting the schedule, because you want your freedom. That's really what it comes to. You want your money and you want your freedom. But the problem with that is, when you're first starting out, or if you don't have a couple $1,000s, because it's going to cost you a couple $1,000s to start this, then you have to do it on your own, and it's going to take a lot more time. And so scaling is for later on. All right, so let's go to some of the pros and cons of the course. So the pros, here's what I say. It is a very detailed course. There's lots of videos and documents, as I just went through. This is excellent. I mean, not just great, it's excellent for beginners. If you are ready to start a YouTube channel and you have no idea what the heck you're doing, you only know what YouTube is because you've searched on it before, this course is for you. It is awesome. There is so much knowledge in here, and it's just perfect for you. Now, if you are already into YouTube and you have some knowledge and you have your own channel, or even 2 or 3, and you're just wondering, why the heck am I not making any money? This course is actually really good for you too, because it will explain a little bit more details, and he really does a good job of going at a nice, easy, slow pace to explain everything, and you can go back and watch the videos. So this is really good for everybody, but it's fantastic for beginners. In the course, there are also very helpful documents. He gives you a list of different niches. He gives you video ideas, in fact. He gives you scripts to send to like assistants if you're going to hire out. He gives you links for like free background music. So there's a lot of really great helpful documents in this course as well. And honestly, my pro, how I see it, I think he's a nice guy. I mean, he's young, he's a lot younger than I am, but he really seems like he's trying to help others. Granted, he is making money off of this course, but out of all of the people out there for the different YouTube monetization type of courses, I liked his honest approach, not only in the intro video, but throughout all of the videos, because he really goes into a lot of details like a mentor in the videos. So you're getting a lot from this guy. And to me, I saw him as very honest, okay? So let's go on to some cons. All right, so here's what I think needs improvement. I'm not gonna say it's a bad course because it's actually really good. First, it is really expensive for beginners, okay? I have been looking over this course for a while, debating whether I want to buy it because of the price. But like I said, I didn't pay the full price for it because I knew somebody who had it and they weren't using it. And I said, are you crazy? Why would you even buy it then? So I got it cheaper. So that's, I'm speaking from just if I hadn't bought it and I had to buy it from directly from his site. I think this is really expensive for beginners. But on the same point, which I'm sure he'll argue as well, as most people will, this is an investment in your own knowledge and time. And if you knew, say, 6 to 12 months from now that you could make thousands of dollars per month from a YouTube business, and you could build it up to that point, then what's the several $100 one-time fee for the course, right? Okay, so I'm sure that's his argument, and I'm sure that's most people's argument who are selling courses. So take that with a grain of salt. But to me, I thought it was really expensive as a beginner, especially if you've never done YouTube and you're like, I want to start this, but I really don't have hundreds of dollars just to learn from another course that I may or may not work, Second, it may be overwhelming, especially to a newbie. There's so many modules and so much information, and especially like I said in the other modules, the first like 4 or 5 are great for beginners, but then you can't really go on to the next couple after that about scaling and monetization stuff until you get to that point. So it may be a little overwhelming for a beginner. But I'd rather be overwhelmed with additional information that I can go to later than to not have it and have to come back and pay, right? Lastly, the biggest con I see is this. After all said and done with watching the entire course and applying it myself, okay, you still need a mentor, and that's not included in the course. Of course, he has additional costs. It's very expensive, like most mentors are. You can look at this one of 2 ways. One, bite the bullet, save the money, spend the money, invest it in yourself, get a mentor who will walk you holding your hand basically, how to do a YouTube channel and how to do it right. And a lot of the stuff that Matt has in his course here and goes through in the modules is applicable that a mentor will show you. However, one con that I notice is I have a mentor and I've used them also. And there are some tricks of the trade that Matt does not go into in order to correctly have SEO where you are getting views from the very first day. I'm not talking thousands, but views. Some people will post a video up and won't even get a view for a day or 2 or a week. There's a certain thing in the algorithm that you have to know how to get picked up. He doesn't really go into that in the course. My mentor explained all this to me. You kind of need somebody there one-on-one, and that is really expensive. I'm not kidding. Like, I think the cheapest mentor I've seen is a couple $1,000s, all right? And some of these people, and I'll go into, I think, another review for another YouTube course and stuff that I did that I didn't like. Maybe I'll do that for you guys. So subscribe to my channel. It'll probably be forthcoming soon this year. But some people will, have you pay thousands of dollars, anywhere from like $2,500 to like $20,000 to do a mentorship where either they help you or they take over the whole thing for you and do it for you, which is great if you have that kind of money, but most people don't at the start. And they walk you through and they really give you the detailed information of like, oh, I know that you have to do this, and I know this is what you have to do for scaling and monetization, but here's a faster way of doing it. Here, and they're all legit. There's no cutting corners. And note that YouTube will know if you're using a bot, so don't do that. Don't buy traffic, okay? YouTube will cut you out. You won't be able to monetize them. It's a waste of time. But there are legit ways of getting monetized channels, meaning you can buy them, okay? Where when you're starting off, the minute you start uploading, you're already making money. And if you don't know how to do this, or you're looking for one-on-one like hand holding, I'll help you if you want. Put a comment in underneath this video and some way to reach you. I'll reach out to you. And I tell you, I don't want to charge a lot of money because I know people, you know, this my point too is, oh, I'm not paying thousands of dollars for somebody to help me with something I probably already know. But I know some tricks and tips that my mentor taught me. And let's say I'll charge $100. Okay, I think $100 is a reasonable amount, so that way it pays for my time to help you. But I legitimately want to help you and show you the stuff that my mentor taught me, because I paid a lot for him. He was worth it, and he's helped me significantly over months. And the reason why it's taken me so long to do the review of this course is because I also want to apply Matt's stuff first to see from a newbie standpoint, starting a brand new channel, what it's like, if it works. And then I took that and it worked. It's very slow. But once I got a mentor to hold my hand basically and say, no, you have to do this, change that, do this instead, it just went up a lot faster. So you kind of need a mentor. And so one of the cons of this course is you still do need the mentor. I think he offers it, but it is really expensive, like most are. But like I said, you want to hit me up as a comment underneath this video. I will help you. Let me know for like $100, and I'll walk you through everything. We can get on a phone chat. I can go through emails, whatever's easiest for you. I don't care what time zone you're in. I'm East Coast, and I work all different hours. So just hit me up with a comment, and that'd be great. So overall, I give this course an A. Absolutely. Matt, you did a great job taking people from zero to scaling to 10 times what they would have been making to begin with by themselves. You did a fantastic job, and I highly recommend this course, especially for beginners, but again, also for people who are doing YouTube and they're just not where they want to be. I don't think that you need to spend the thousands of dollars on the mentors that are out there. Sorry, Matt, about that one, but the course is really good. It's really, really worth getting if you can get your hands on it. You have the money for it, or maybe you can find a discounted rate like I did. But overall, I think it's great. I think you guys should look at the program. He seems like a great and legit guy, very honest, and he teaches a lot of stuff. So, you know, I would say go ahead and get the program if you're on the fence about it. So if you like this video, please subscribe, because I will actually be doing some reviews of other online courses and programs specific to YouTube, because I've done a couple already on dropshipping. If you haven't seen them, check out my channel. And they're probably the ones that I didn't like. I should probably do some that I did like as well, because it seems like I've been getting emails from people saying, wow, you really exposed those guys. But you know what? I'm trying to save you money and time, because I went through it. It was a pain in the butt. It was hard work, hard money that went out the window. I felt like I wasted time. So I went into YouTube instead, and I've just seen so much of a better change here. So if you're interested, subscribe to my channel. It would be great. And leave some comments for how you like this video. Thanks, everybody.